Welcome to episode 90.
Wow.
Organizations Win Championships, an Odyssey 2400 Sports podcast about your Chicago Bulls. I'm Dan Bernstein. With me is Jason Bernstein. Spencer Ray is our producer, and I have a new shirt.
Oh, is that my old one?
It's yours. Yeah, I don't know, for some reason.
I don't know why I didn't bring it. I like that shirt.
It found its way into our room, and I looked and I said, if this is a medium, forget it. And I said, oh, it's a large. You know what else that makes it now? Mine. So I don't even have to think.
Yeah, you have half of my old socks.
Because I steal socks from everybody.
Weird.
I've got Zoe socks. Yeah, seriously. I'm like a golden retriever. I'll just wear whatever socks are there. But this shirt, mine. I've taken it from you, and it is mine. And Sky Point, Chicago South. Sky Point in the program.
Yeah, damn. I really did hold that place together for 4 years.
Yeah, you did. Should have retired that number. That's what I said. We got a lot of Bull stuff to discuss today and some fun things to do as well. But I want to start with the shocking announcement today from ESPN's NBA insider Adrian Wojnarowski, who first sent out a press release announcing his retirement from the business. And then we found out shortly thereafter from a Jeff Passan article that Wojnarowski is going to work for his alma mater, St. Bonaventure, as the general manager of their basketball program. So in charge of NIL and roster stuff.
Yeah. I mean, it's probably going to be less of a hassle. I can imagine how difficult that must be 24/7. And it just makes Shams the guy now, I guess, for the NBA. Maybe I don't know if it's so weird.
Not necessarily. I mean, because we were thinking about this before. Somebody tweeted.
Chris Haynes is also pretty good too.
Oh yeah, really good. And they got Windhorst there. They've got a big stable of people. But somebody shared the thought. What does it say about how 24/7 and how stressful that job must be when he can take the job as a GM of a D1 basketball program, and that is an obvious step toward lifestyle and relaxation?
For sure.
I mean, that's amazing.
It's ridiculous. No more Woj bombs.
No, but don't you think though, if he anoints a successor, and if he blesses a successor and shares all his phone contacts, obviously I don't want to sell short a journalist or a reporter or an insider, whatever we call that job, building relationships, but it's so two-way now. It's not like he's digging for a lot of the information that he gets. GMs want it out. He's a conduit in a lot of ways. And if the new person is less of a reporter and more of a Schefter type insider conduit who basically just answers texts from GMs and agents and makes it public 5 seconds before somebody else, it's a high paying job.
Yeah. Woj is really good at just getting it out there, and he didn't care. That was the thing. He didn't care who in the organization he pissed off. He didn't feel any obligation toward anybody. And from a journalistic perspective, I respect the hell out of that, because
and a good guy too.
Huh?
And a good guy, a talented writer. He was a writer and columnist. He was at the Hartford Courant. And also we got to work with him a little bit when he was with Yahoo and doing some expert stuff regularly with The Score. So
yeah, I just think that journalistically, he's admirable in the way that he approached it, because he didn't feel like he owed anybody anything. And as a journalist, as a reporter, as an insider, I guess, you don't owe anybody. Your job is to get the news and put it out there. And I understand that there are boundaries to things, but it's when somebody's signing a contract or there's a trade happening. I don't know. I just respect the hell out of him. And it's going to be so weird not seeing per Woj ESPN anymore. It's just going to be so odd.
So what I'm wondering is, when he retires, what happens to all the Twitter fake Woj accounts? Do they have to all renounce their
It'll be Shams, Chris Haynes. Imagine there's a fake Casey Johnson out there and
There's
Joe
fake
Cowley.
everything out there, but I have ever since the whole blue checkmark thing became the Wild West, that it's made it different. But I've been fooled by fake Schefter. I've been
Have
fooled
there
by
been any fake Dan Bernsteins out
oh,
there?
there've been a ton. Are you kidding? Seriously, dude. Yes, there have been many, 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 many. I was asked this question about the Bulls today from somebody who's around the team a lot.
You can't say who?
Cody Westerland.
Okay. Like, oh, come on. He's
a friend of the pod.
He's been on the pod multiple times.
Yeah. So Cody says, I got a topic for you guys. Because he always likes to come to me with dumb topics.
That sounds like something Cartman would say. He's like, I got a topic for you guys to talk about next time. Well, I don't know. It just
my favorite one that he came to me with, he says, hey, I got an idea for you. Who wins a game between 5 Zach LaVines against 5 Ryan Arcidiaconos? And I ended up writing like 600 words on it and taking it seriously.
Of course you did. Of course you did.
Let's think this through, right? Let's really think this through. So he said,
this is why people hate you.
No.
Because this is why people watch First Take and that stuff, because they just scream at each other, and then there's you. Well, let's dive into the analytics and the hustle stats from Brian Arcidiacono and the 3-point efficiency of Zach LaVine. And I don't know. I think it's pretty obvious that Zach LaVine would win that matchup. I don't care.
I suggest you read the column. I suggest you read the full breakdown and educate yourself, son.
I would rather do so many things than that. I would rather eat KFC for the rest of my life than Popeyes. Well, no, that's not true. I would rather read the column. God, Popeyes is so good.
How often are you going to Popeyes?
Oh, I get it all. Or not all the time, but it's hard not to get because I do like supporting the local New Orleans businesses. It's the only fast food that I get here because it is based in Louisiana,
Is it? But why don't you go to Brothers?
It's so much farther.
Oh, Brothers is so. Have you had it yet?
No, I haven't. I'm sure I will.
Dude, Brothers and the boudin balls, not just the chicken. You know what boudin balls are, right?
Sausage. Yeah.
Yeah. It's like it's a white New Orleans rice sausage, and then they roll it up in balls and deep fry it. Oh,
I just like the food down here. The food down here is so good. Especially after a long night. Ugh.
Yeah, but that's not in your meal plan. We're paying for you to eat on campus. How often do you eat on campus? Like that? Like we're
no. I eat on campus probably 2 to 3 times a day.
Oh, okay. So all right. So that's not fine. Didn't Mom reset the thing?
Yeah. Okay. Yes.
All
Mom reset the thing.
All right, just making sure. So here's the question that Cody Westerland said. He said
it took a while for us to get there. What the hell are we doing?
Is our want. Cody said, I got something for you. He said, who is going to be the grumpiest bull in the locker room?
Vooch.
Aha. Now
he's old and making a lot of money, and I don't know.
Disagree.
I think Vooch.
I disagree, and I'll tell you why.
Oh God.
I think he's easy to please. I think it's going to, one way or another, it's going to be Zach. Because so I said, it's the push and pull for me between Zach and Kobe White is sort of the Gordian knot of this season. And to solve that problem, the difference is Kobe White is so ungrumpable. He's just so upbeat.
Yeah. Almost like Dalen in a way.
I don't know.
Dalen is a child.
Dalen's a goof.
But he's fun. He's a goof.
He's fun, but Kobe White is it's not in his demeanor to be grumpy. It's just not his style. But I do think he could be unhappy, whether he shows it or not. He could be unhappy if Zach is taking all the shots he was getting. Because the moment Zach left, Kobe was out of Zach jail. So why do you say Vooch?
Because I was thinking between Vooch and Zach, obviously, and I don't consider Zach LaVine to be grumpy. When I consider grumpy, I think old, sluggish. I don't want to do this. This sucks. Zach is just a diva. He's Veruca Salt instead of Oscar the Grouch.
Father, I want an Oompa Loompa now.
Right. And Vooch is just gonna. I don't know. I think Vooch has more of a grump tendency.
I don't think,
and I don't think Zach has it. I think Zach has a let's cause drama rather than just be annoyed at everything. That's my reasoning. I think when I think of grumpy, I think old and annoyed player.
I'm right here.
You're not a Bulls player. You're a Jewish guy with bad knees, and
I'm old and easily annoyed. I'm all of those things.
You are very easily annoyed. Let's just say that.
I'm working on it. Now, what are you laughing at? I am literally working on it.
Congratulations.
Yes. So I say Vooch is going to be happy this year because DeMar is gone. And the way the shape of the offense is going to go is going to have him in his spots. I think he's going to get 18 and 10.
That's what he had last season, though.
But he'll be fine with fewer threes. I think he's.
How about this? This poses a question. Say that happens, and his field goal percentage is better, and he let's just say he averages the same numbers as last season, but better efficiency from the field. What does that mean in February? What does that mean? Who it says, oh, we could use this 18 and 10 on good efficiency. What
maybe
team
a second unit player on a good team? And isn't this the last year of the deal?
I'm not sure.
Oh no!
Didn't he get extended last year? What is it? 3 years, $60 million. I mean, $20 million for a high quality bench player is kind of what you have to pay now.
That's nothing.
So it's normal. I mean, isn't that what Hartenstein is getting? Something similar?
No, he's a starter. He's getting a lot more than that. I think.
You think? I don't think he's going to start over Chet.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, the Thunder are. They're
loaded.
They are now too. I mean,
yeah, they're loaded.
And you know, they have their superstar and they have their number 2 in Jalen Williams. Yeah, they're poof. I really hope the Western Conference Finals is Thunder Timberwolves. That would be something.
And the Thunder still have all the draft picks and cap space, I believe.
Yeah, uh-oh.
That's a Death Star. That's
scary. The NBA is getting really good and the Bulls aren't. So
no.
Yeah, I think that they could theoretically get rid of Vooch, but if he's being a grump, and then nope.
No, I'm not presuming anything. And then we sort of debated Patrick Williams, but he doesn't get like that either. Patrick
Williams is just like Kawhi. No emotion.
Level. Yeah, he's absolutely
not saying
level.
He plays like Kawhi. I want him to. My God.
We'll see. Are you going to start already?
Yes. It's so easy. But let's try not to. I feel like I need to be more optimistic about this season just because it is a way different roster than it has been for the past 3 years. And the fact that I know that they're going to be bad and not mediocre, that is fine. I just want to see development. And I want to see as little from Zach LaVine and Vooch as possible when it comes to Bulls. I don't know, because I don't know how to phrase it. I want the Bulls, quote unquote, success to be coming from Kobe and Patrick and Matas and Giddey, Julian Phillips, the guys that I feel like could matter in the future. But at the same time,
but how does that play?
Hold on. But at the same time, I want LaVine and Vooch to play well enough to raise their value to see if they can get anything for them. So maybe they will be mediocre after all.
But how does that play? Because NBA players, their happiness always tracks to minutes and shots. That is, it's our guy's going to get fed. And I think that's really the question, is how they can develop while not making the playoffs, because the goal is going to be in February to trade off anything of value that's not part of your future. And then you can spend the last couple months of the season losing all these games and be fine.
And try to develop more. Maybe give some of the two-way guys a chance.
Yep. That would be my plan, where you can play. I'm not going to say they're going to play 500 basketball, but if you
hell no,
but I'm going to say you're going to encourage them. I don't mind them trying to do everything they can do to make the young players better early too. And if it means pulling Zach out for a little bit, if it means making decisions of which starters stay in with the second unit and how that's all going to work, at some point we'll talk to Billy about it, and these questions will get asked. But that's how we're sort of baking in.
We will talk to Billy about it.
Yeah, I'd like to. Yeah. I'd like to. I know he's going to be at the station next week. He and AK are going to be on with the morning show. They were on with us last year. They're going to be on with the morning show this year.
Oh, and that would be a hell of a podcast. That would be fun.
Well, I already told the morning show that we're gonna use some of that audio from the score, and we're going to talk.
I mean, I would just like to talk to Billy because he's such a good talker.
He could host 5 podcasts because of
right. Yeah. That's why I want him to be on one of our episodes. That would be fun.
Yeah, we'll see. I do know that we are making plans to have Billy Donovan III
for sure, and Will Perdue, correct? So
yes,
stay tuned.
Will is committed.
Will is a definite yes. So stay tuned.
He'll absolutely do it.
Even though you guys appreciate my poster in the back.
Well, and the fact that you got to take it easy on his alma mater this weekend. Vandy.
Wait.
He's a Vandy guy.
Oh, it's club baseball. You think he gives a shit?
No, I would just say, yeah, but what do you have, 3 games this weekend against Vanderbilt?
3, yeah.
Are you starting?
I have no idea, Dad. I don't know. Probably not.
Have you sent in a request for your credential for the opener at Smoothie King Center yet?
Is this on the record right now, or
I'm just like, I thought you were gonna.
I texted Patrick. He said he'll get me hooked up with a Pelicans guy.
Okay.
I haven't gotten anything just yet. I might send another text.
Why don't you? Just do it through go to the Pelicans. Talk to their media relations people.
Okay.
I would love for you to cover that game for the pod.
No, I'm going to.
But you got to get you don't wait on it. You can't do it.
Maybe I want to see if I can talk to Javante if they'd let me.
But you got to get on this, okay? You promise
maybe do a feature story for the Tulane.
But you got to get. You got to.
Yes, I know. Oh my God! You think people want to listen to this?
I'm just saying you're going to wait too long,
Jesus
and then you're like, "Oh yeah,
no,
I missed
I'm not.
the deadline."
I'm not going to miss a deadline.
You don't even know what it is. I bet.
I did journalism for 2 years, Dad.
Yeah, but I'm saying the deadline for the credential application, schmuck. They have to be in at a certain time. You promise me you'll get on that?
Yes. Oh my God. Nobody's going to want to listen to this.
That's not true.
You suck.
Did you see that Michael Jordan finally sold his house?
Yeah. Hooray.
I've been laughing. That monstrosity of a house has been sitting there off a half-day road. You know where it is, right?
Who bought it?
I don't know. Somebody who probably going to bulldoze the whole thing because you can't really live in it. It was dated.
The 23 on the gates, right?
It's so bad. So you go down to 22, and you make a right on 22. Jordan's old house is on the north side there.
Yeah.
It's like it's right in there, and it has been such a laughing stock. If you look at the pictures of it, it looks like let
me look it up real quick.
Look at the Tribune story, the picture of it. I can only describe it as looking like a Southern California liposuction clinic. See? Is that what it looks like? It looks like
round.
It looks like a dentist's office. And the inside,
windows
is hilarious.
We need to. I know a bunch of architecture majors here. We need to get one of them on that house immediately. Right now. What the hell? That is an ugly ass house. Ew. I don't want to live in there.
So
$15 million.
Well, that's no.
That?
It is at it was originally at 29 million is where he set the price, and that was in 2012. He wanted 29 million for it. 8.4 acres. So he's finally sold it for 14.8 million in today's money. In today's money. 15 bathrooms, 4 half bathrooms, a regulation sized gym, a circular infinity pool, and a cigar room.
What about is there a golf simulator in there?
No.
What?
His other houses have that. I mean, he's got a million houses.
I'm sure.
No, I don't think that there's like a built-in golf simulator there.
Damn. That's a shame. That's a real shame. Half of what he originally priced, what the original price was 12 years later is not so good.
Right. But and adjusted for inflation, it's even worse than that. So
that's what I mean.
Good luck. But congratulations to MJ on finally selling his disgusting house. Also, by the way, R.I.P. Mitchell Wiggins, former Bull.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah,
that's Andrew's dad, right?
That's what I was going to say. Yeah, but he was a Bull, and he is one of these guys with a unique. I'm going to be all Haugh Harrelson here because you know how Haugh Harrelson is the king of finding sort of an obscure ability and saying that someone was the best ever at it.
Yes,
Mitchell Wiggins, who was a Bull, and he began his career 83, 84. He was on the Bulls, and he was a pretty good player. He was selected by the Indiana Pacers, 23rd overall in 83, and he was traded for Sidney Lowe and a second-round pick. He played all 82 games his rookie year, averaged 12, 4, and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And it was one of the best I'll tell you something, Feisty. He may be the best I've ever seen at rebounding his own miss.
No, Angel Reese.
But he was a jump shooter. He was for a guard.
Right.
He was really,
no, I was just making
yes,
a joke.
I know. But he was amazing at tracking down and anticipating. Maybe it means I don't know what it says about one's skill or one's belief that you're going to make or miss, but he was a terrific offensive rebounder of his own shots for a guard. For whatever that's
also kind of backhanded though, because maybe you should make more of them.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
You know what I mean?
Or you're great at rebounding it because you expect to miss it.
Right. You know when it yeah. Okay.
You know what I mean? Regardless, yeah, I'm trying for it to be a compliment. I was trying to think of something where I remember Mitch, because he played in the CBA too. He ended up late in his career I think he was with the Fort Wayne Fury, and he was with Quad City in '88, and he USBL on the Jacksonville Hooters and Fort Wayne Fury in '92, Oklahoma City Cavalry in my first year no, I wasn't in the league that year. I wasn't there. Was I? No, I was. I was there that year. I just missed him because he went off to Spain, I think, at some point. But he was great. So R.I.P. Mitchell Wiggins.
Yep.
Showdown time.
Okay. It.
Mike got the answer. He was the only one with the correct answer. Probably a combination.
By the way, we didn't hear when the music is playing. We can't hear you, so I didn't hear a word you said.
All right, doesn't matter. The answer to the crowd trivia question last week. The question was: name the 2 Chicago Bulls first-round draft picks out of Ohio State University. And Mike got it right. Kelvin Ranzi, 4th overall in 1980, and Brad Sellers, 9th overall in 1986.
Okay.
So well done.
All right. Am I
you.
starting? Okay.
True.
So I have a list on my phone of every current NBA player that has a signature shoe.
Oh, you know I'm not going to know this stuff.
No, Dad, there are 28 players.
Come on.
But really? I'm not expecting you to get all of them. I want you to get some of them, and then I'll give you the rest, and you will be so surprised.
A signature shoe, a shoe with their name. I'm wearing the LeBrons.
LeBron.
Durant. Chris Paul. Jason Tatum. Jokic. Kyrie. Harden. Does SGA?
No, he does not. Not yet.
Whoa. Okay. Giannis. Did New Balance do one for Zach?
Not for Zach. They did it for one player.
It's basically just going to be me trying to name stars.
Yeah. You know what? There were a couple names missing now that I think about it, and I think there are actually 30, but both of them are big names.
Yeah, I don't know how much fun this is going to be as I'm just going from team to team naming guys. Does Booker have one?
Booker.
Okay. Does Kawhi?
Kawhi is the one from New Balance.
Paul George. AD.
Nope.
No?
Nope. AD
Jimmy
does not have a signature shoe.
Jimmy. Embiid.
No, he used to with Under Armour, and then he signed with Skechers, and now he doesn't have one.
Skechers?
Yeah, Julius Randle and Joel Embiid play in Skechers.
Really?
Yeah. And I'm, by the way, not counting De'Aaron Fox because it hasn't come out yet, but he is getting one this season.
What about Ant-Man? What about Donovan Mitchell?
Correct.
I'm just going to be naming stars. So cut to the chase. Give me the fun part.
All right, I'll give you some of the more obvious ones. So Derrick Rose, Klay Thompson has one, LaMelo, Luka, Steph Curry, Trae Young, Zion Williamson, Russell Westbrook. Those are probably the bigger names. Are you ready for these? Aaron Gordon has one.
What?
Yes, Andrew Wiggins. I was going to say we mentioned him earlier in the episode.
Okay.
Austin Reeves has a signature shoe.
No, he did. What company?
Rigorer. It's like a Chinese made. They're great shoes.
What are the most obscure? What are the other companies for like Aaron Gordon?
Aaron Gordon is 361 degrees. That's what Jokic wears.
Wait, is Big Baller brand still around? Okay.
I mean, it might still be around. Nobody wears them.
Okay.
CJ McCollum has one.
Lillard
does have one. Yes, I was going to say Lillard.
Yeah.
Isn't Clay's shoe a foreign brand? It's Anta. It's the same brand that Kyrie and Clay wear. Gordon Hayward used to have one with them.
How do you know all this?
Because I played 2K, and so did Rajon Rondo. But
okay.
I said Derrick Rose, John Morant should have gotten that. And then some of these are just insane. Scoot Henderson already has one with Puma.
I can't believe Austin Reeves has a shoe.
This is probably the funniest one.
Let me guess. Kevin Huerter.
No, and it's because it's his own brand. Apparently they're good. Yeah, I don't even know how to pronounce it.
Who is it?
I want you to guess. Former Bull.
With his own unpronounceable shoe brand?
Let me see. I need to find.
Does DeMar have a shoe?
DeMar does not. He's the official ambassador of Kobe Bryant's.
Oh, that's
So
I get it.
That's a big deal.
I don't know who the former bull is. It's not Lowry Markkinen.
No. I want to find how to pronounce this.
Spencer
Dinwiddie.
He does not.
Yes, he has his own brand. It starts with a K.
Not Kiepa or Kepa?
No, it's pronounced Kairos, spelled K the number 8 IROS. He used to be with 361 degrees, and now he has his own shoe.
Sorry, I'm laughing.
Bulls legend.
Are those the new Spencer Dinwiddies? Why, yes. Why do you ask? Indeed, they are. Do you like them? I do not like them. All right, good one. I
don't know. I just found that hilarious.
Here's your question.
Okay.
Since 1981, what city, this is city of birth, has produced the most number 1 overall NBA draft picks?
Is it an American city?
That's a great question. No. See, nobody asks that. That's why we have you here, because I workshopped this and nobody asks that.
Nobody did?
Nope, nobody asked.
Such as who? Did Cody not ask that?
I'm not naming names. I'm not. Nobody's catching strays.
Okay. Is it Toronto?
It is not.
Is it in Canada?
No.
Okay. Because I was just thinking of Anthony Bennett.
No, but Canada's good now. Canada is going to and
number 1 overall picks ever. Is it in Europe?
All the picks happen to be since 2000.
Wow. Is it in Europe?
No.
Is it China?
No.
I was just thinking Yao Ming.
Right. There's it.
Oh, Paris. Got to be Paris.
No, it doesn't.
Is it in France?
No.
I was just thinking because of. Oh, it's not in Europe. What the hell am I thinking? In Australia?
Yeah.
Sydney?
Melbourne.
Okay.
Can you name the
number 1 overall picks?
Number 1 overall picks born or lived.
Kyrie Irving.
Yes. Kyrie Irving.
Ooh. I'm just trying to think of the
one's
Australian
obvious.
Oh, Andrew Bogut.
That was 05.
Was that the obvious one?
Yes, Andrew Bogut's the obvious one.
How many more are there?
There's one more. Andrew Bogut, Kyrie Irving, and
so not
Reece. A lot of people don't know he's Australian. A lot of people don't know he's Australian.
Oh, Ben Simmons. There we go.
Bingo. All born in Melbourne, Australia.
No, I knew
Andrew Bogut, Kyrie Irving, Ben Simmons.
Huh.
Pretty good. Yeah.
Wow.
All right. You have the crowd question, right?
Okay. Yes, I do.
Now, when we do the crowd question, you know how to respond. You can @ me on Twitter at Dan_Bernstein with the answer and just hashtag OWC Showdown. And if you want to send it via Instagram, it is at Jason.Bernstein_.
On Instagram, not on Twitter.
On Instagram, yes.
So this is about one game. There was a former Bulls player in 2013 who had a stat line against the Bulls of 1 point, 1 assist, 1 rebound, 1 steal, 1 block, and 1 turnover. Who is this player, and what team did he play for when he did this against the Bulls?
Wow.
It's a crazy stat line. Yeah.
Okay.
Well,
there it is. 2013 against the Bulls.
Against the Bulls.
And he is a former Bull.